can't even let me crack a cold.
Wait, here, everyone be silent.
I don't have the beer with me.
Oh, go get the beer.
Unlive yourself right now.
Alright, we'll edit it in post.
Look. Look at Vinny.
No.
He's eating the cheese. He's sitting all nice.
Hello, everyone tuning into the stream. This is Vinny Cam.
Vinny.
Yeah. He's a good boy.
My cat's not good.
You get that corner, Bobby? Just a little bit there. You done? Good boy.
Thank you, Vinny. Very cool.
Okay. So cute.
Back to Matt Cam. Well, hello, everyone. Welcome back to the stream. I know everyone's so excited. This is a time where we play Dungeons and Dragons. This weekend we should finally play some games, but we'll keep you updated on that. But this Sunday we will be starting back up with the game where tragedy fell them and the TPK happened, but we got some new faces and a world to save, so that should be fun. And you can find us there at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday. So that'll be fun. But tonight, here and now, we're going to be playing the guild game for you guys as soon as the players get here. But I figure we start streaming and do some shenanigans, because Alex should be home soon. Yep. Home soon.
I'm gonna text Jackson and force him to be in chat.
Good job. Speaking of Alex.
Huh?
There she is. Hey.
Hey,
What do you mean? You said good job to me. What?
It was a good job to Maddie, but you were here. Alex is here.
Alex just showed up and is loading in roll 20.
We are live.
We're live? Alright.
All right, everyone.
You know that.
Everyone.
I got the notification and everything.
Silent.
Everyone needs to be silent for a second. Ooh. There it is. A cold one has been cracked.
Has been cracked with
Said boys.
And now D&D can commence.
alcoholism.
Woo!
Basically.
I got cake also.
Hey.
I just got a big bottle of bourbon.
Oh jeez, we're all fucking drinking.
I have water. Cause I'm
Fucking cheers,
17.
dude. Fucking cheers.
I mean, I could be drinking.
Steal some of Matt's whiskey.
I could
I
be.
have coffee that Nick's not gonna want to drink, so.
Well, I mean, I just think it'd be smarter to drink it in the
Fucking
morning
cheers,
when you
man.
need it.
Fucking cheers.
Oh, that burns. It burns real bad.
Oh, well, now that two people are drinking, I'm gonna go
shit.
steal my roommate's booze.
Steal Matt's whiskey.
Alright, well y'all are fucking doing that. I get to fucking check my mail.
Alex gets to turn on the camera. She's the
I
only
hope it's
one
not
No,
that-
good.
Alex is not gonna turn on the fucking camera.
What is
Wow.
Nicholas doing?
Getting
You went to
alcohol.
go.
We're up, three of us are drinking. This is gonna be a fun session. I can tell.
Ugh. Yeah, I'm just getting into characters.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Level 4.
Honestly, probably accurate.
I have expertise now, finally.
I can tell you this much: the more I drink, the less martial arts I get.
I don't need that. Don't need that. That I do need.
So, I am a College of Lore bard.
Oh really?
Yes, I
Nice.
did take College of Lore because I didn't like the bonuses from
Any
College
other
of
fucking
Sword.
college?
And you know, just having more proficiencies is fun. And cutting words is gonna save my ass more often than not.
Yeah, honestly. Okay, and then this is.
I was thinking about taking level 2 Warlock for evocation. For
Yeah, that's true. Evocations
agonizing blast to be like magnifique.
What is agonizing blast again?
I added my charisma to
Yeah.
I'm a charisma mod to Eldritch blast.
Yeah, to each his word, which is amazing.
It is.
Ah, that
Medieval
shit
town
was
is
gross.
crack-a-lack.
Wait, you
Yes.
didn't bring the booze?
Oh, I did. I just took a bunch of it and then I put it back.
Oh, Jesus, alright. I just have half a can of Monster that I didn't drink earlier today.
Well, that's not booze. Anyways, someone
it's
roll a
not
1d8.
Fun
Still
fact,
bad.
I can't see burn on my.
Hit reconnect under your settings.
Oh, I got it. Haha. What happened?
I can't
It's
see
okay, I'm not
comics.
much to look.
Dax said hello. We have to leave.
Oh, what a butt.
What a butt.
Thank you, though, for tuning in,
He
Jackson.
said, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm like,
Rude.
wow.
Uh, alright. Someone roll a 1d8.
Maddie, you're really quiet, by the way. Someone.
Freak.
I don't think that's gonna be an issue.
Mm,
You probably have me turn. You probably have me.
Oh!
Who showed up first on the
No.
Twitch?
You did.
Oh,
It's
wait.
me!
Oh, fuck, it is the first one on stream. Shit!
Is it a 1?
It's an 8.
Oh.
We got the pretty
Wow.
dice.
Pretty
You
dice.
got the what dice?
Pretty dice.
Wow, those are pretty.
They're the antithesis of the edgy dice.
The pretty dice.
Yes.
So it's only he's only gonna roll moderately then.
It'll roll widely in your favor, ideally.
Ideally.
So,
Knock on wood, knock on wood.
when we last left off, y'all went on a little adventure. You went to the lair of the Underlords, and while there, met the community of weird as fuck kobolds. Lots of casual murder of their kin, you know, usual stuff. You met
It's kobolds.
You met a weird one named Magic. You met one that did cloth stuff named Mending. Or Mend. Beer. You know, the names. And then you met a 10-foot tall kobold named the Great One. All seemingly to revere this Underlord, who they have a giant stack of treasure to. You gathered a healing kit. The most slapped together healer's kit in history. But you did it.
Yeah.
But you did it. And
Way
you
too
now,
overly complex. I love it.
you gathered your healer's kit, got a fancy ass new jacket, had
cape.
some fun times, a cape, and then you made your way out of the lair of the Underlords back to the city, determining that Aldrich is now the leader of Scale Splinter. He did
Yes.
some reading, and now we pick up with everyone increasing their level to level 4. So
I read it.
so let's go. Burn, what did you do with your 4th level?
I just went ahead and upped my dex to 18. I felt like it was a pretty safe month, so that gives me now +6s to hit and 17 armor class.
All right, Justin.
I took a 3rd level in Bard and got expertise in deception and performance.
Fantastic.
And I took College of Lore because I get to tell people no sometimes.
Yes. Alex.
Sometimes.
I took my 4th level in Cleric, and I did the safe thing and upped my wisdom from a 16 to an 18. And so I took 2 extra spells for spells known, aka spells I have in my repertoire, and I chose Blindness, Deafness, and Prayer of Healing.
All right. All right.
And Mending as my other cantrip, because I got one
Fantastic.
more.
Maddie.
I decided to take the alert feat because I'm an initiative whack job, and
Now you also cannot be surprised.
I cannot be surprised. So, and they can't. What does it say? You can't gain advantage on attack rolls against me as a result from being hidden from it. So.
Oh wow, look at me getting advantage on the attack.
Yeah.
Haha, jokes. But anyways, with that being said, you guys are back in Rosvalentar with a new mindset and stride. What will we do?
I do believe we have to get this guild in order.
Well, you are the guild master.
We need to find people that will join and put them to work for now. And it's probably, well, we do other things like
Get the big guild back.
we should have people doing smaller jobs to put money back into the guild. You know, get the money circle flowing.
We
Maybe
can
hire an accountant.
put up posters.
Yes, we should put a poster.
Can
But
do that.
I doubt writing please dear gods, join our guild is gonna attract people. Maybe.
It works for kobolds.
I mean, if we leave some sort of like, you get half the pay of the jobs you do, and you get some
That's a
cool
little
friends.
much, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
usually
I'm not saying half.
it's usually a 60-40 split
Yeah.
with the guild
and
versus
you get
the.
some cool friends while doing it, you know.
I mean, we can also do a recruitment tournament.
We could do a fundraiser. Let's have a bake sale.
Wait, I like the tournament idea better. That's
We
like
have
way
a
more exciting.
Fighting pit.
We
No,
have
we
a
don't
fight pit. I just got all those medical supplies.
and just one oven. So
You are
and,
correct.
and I got a new belt that.
When will I ever
remembered.
go to my true passion, bakery?
You
It is
can
a loss
serve
for
cookies
lone
to the
wolf.
winners.
And I could show people magic.
You can serve cookies to the winners.
I could show people.
They're really good cookies.
But, yeah,
magic
I like the
for-
tournament idea.
Can it be a magic tournament?
I mean,
I don't know.
magicians will probably, like mages will probably be in it.
So, what will be the reward for this tournament that you are hosting?
4 eggs in my
Gracious
bag. of
leader.
food.
That's pretty solid.
I mean, it's a recruitment tournament, right? So like, who gets in and who doesn't?
Well, you need
How do we
people
determine
interested
that?
in joining
How many
first.
interested in joining? How
We
much
do.
gold collective do we have right now?
Let's just assume none.
Not a lot.
I have 42.
Well,
I
we
have
can
31.
always put an entry fee and offer percentages of.
That's
We
fair.
could put an entry fee, and then that pays for the prize. Plus, we take a little bit out of the guild fund to
That's
put
just-
the prize.
You'd have to guarantee that a certain amount of people are gonna enter, though.
This is going to be one of those leaderships.
Listen, man, can we hire an accountant?
You could also try to make some more money yourselves before.
We could.
That is
That's-
fair.
We
I
have
mean,
a
don't we
couple
already
months.
have jobs? Don't the Scale Splinters already have jobs out for like leasing out to mercs?
I don't
I'd
know.
say
Did
let's
anybody
put-
check the books?
We could put up a poster, see if anybody wants to join. And if
Well,
like,
I say-
after a certain time people don't join, we go out and make the money ourselves.
I mean, we just have to make the money either way. I think that's kind of
Yes.
what's happening. So let's go make the money, and then we'll be willing to give some of the money away to get people to join.
I mean,
who
we
will
still have
help us
access to the
make more
funds
money.
of the guild.
Mm-hmm.
Well, one of the
Those
things
are-
I
that-
kind of thought we were gonna tap
Wait.
into that for this whole tournament thing.
Do we really? Do we really like? Is that
And like
really
that
worth
was gonna
it,
be
or
some
should
part
we
of the
just go
prize
do,
money,
like, a
and we make
simple,
money
like-
off of the entry fees and
Like,
bets.
shouldn't we just do like a simple like, let's go on this little job and do this, and then that would be the prize money, and we don't have to pull anything out of the main fund.
I agree with that. I just think we should have like at least somebody here that's taking care of the guild. We've left this place alone enough, and that's
nobody's
just-
messed with it either, though.
yeah, but we haven't left it alone enough for people to mess with it.
Yeah, we've only been gone for like a day or two.
What if we start leaving it alone enough
For,
for
like, a
people
week.
to yeah, a week, I'd say people start checking this place out.
Well, I kind of like.
I like the tournament. I like the whole. I just
Should
think
we
we should
hire
recruit
a
like.
housekeeper?
I think we should hire some people and like hire at least like have one
Well,
party
why don't we
that's
check
doing
the
stuff.
job boards that are out for our quest to begin with,
Hey,
and check how those are doing first, like the stuff that was already in progress.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of jobs that were just left out because our guild disappeared.
Right, and maybe those guys are still waiting for payment.
Wait, maybe there's guild members out there. Maybe we're not the only ones that didn't disappear.
That's also a possibility.
Maybe it was something with the haunted hall.
I don't know if it's haunted because we haven't heard any evidence of ghost, but that is something to keep in our back pockets.
Maybe let's check the guild quests and see if somebody else was outside the guild hall and see if they're like willing. They're gonna come back. Maybe check them.
Yeah. I mean, I kind of remember where some of those are because I put some of them up.
Yeah, totally.
On supply runs, so.
By the end of the week, we should have a tournament, though. I would like the tournament to be.
Okay.
Well,
And I
just,
can be the cleric for it, do some healing, make sure people don't die.
yeah, and we charge them for it.
Well, yeah, that's called an entry fee.
No, we charge
charge
them
for the
in
healing.
Oh.
That's called being a doctor.
And the water and the towel.
Cause see, when I got told about
we
cleric
charge
stuff,
the people for tickets and snacks.
So snacks.
we also pay
Yes.
for bets and stuff and let bets happen.
It always falls back to the baking.
It always falls back to the baking sale. Yes.
I'm gonna
Nick, is
go
this where you
check
thought
on
this was gonna go?
those posters that I put up.
I shall make a poster asking for recruits to see if we can get a couple recruits before the tournament and have them do like some jobs.
Do you have calligrapher's tools, Justin?
I do not, in fact, have calligrapher's tools.
Okay, then make a dexterity. Just make a dexterity check.
Can I sleight of hand it?
No,
Okay.
you're not trying to steal words and put them on
Yeah.
paper.
Yeah.
All right, all right. You make what you think is some pretty damn good posters.
What was I gonna say?
I obviously.
So I
showed
was
it to
gonna
the
make a
rest.
poster, for us looking for housekeepers.
You know you can just put out an ad for like a maid or something. Like you had
Yeah.
workers for the guild. Like most of the time you took guild members and just put them in different positions, but you can just hire someone.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
'Kay.
I go and try to see if I can find anyone.
Well, you put an ad out and people will get back to you if they're interested in the position.
Okay.
So you go ahead, put that ad out. How many posters do you make, Aldrich?
Let's see how dexterous I am. 21.
That's not.
Posters.
Oh, okay.
That's-
You make 21
That's me
posters.
deciding. That's me
Okay.
deciding I made 21.
Okay, you made 21 posters.
Why was I looking
21.
the other way around?
Why couldn't
you
have?
roll a 21 first and then?
And then a
Three
three.
really great posters.
Three really fucking good posters.
I don't know. 21 kind of meh posters might work out too.
Kinda meh. That's a nat 1 burn.
Yeah, but
I
I mean,
think
as long as
these
you
are
got all
just-
the words on.
I think my poster is the equivalent of like in high school where they tell you, hey, it needs to come with like a cover. So you just go Arial and like make some big letters and put the title, the name, and it's just that. There's nothing else on the paper.
All that's on there is Comic Sans Spot Tournament.
No, Comic
here.
Oh, it's Comic Sans.
Or papyrus.
Oh, ooh.
Ah,
Two
so
big
funny.
graphic boo-boos.
On the corner, I just write graphic design is my passion. With like the little frog.
With the frog that's not even cut out. Oh, I love it.
With the
Frog.
Alphonse.
Fwog. 18 dex. Whoop whoop. All right. So you go ahead and do that. Where are you posting the posters?
I'm posting them at the quest boards. I'm posting them anywhere people will let me post them. Because I know that usually in towns you can't just post them everywhere.
Roll a charisma check.
Hell yeah. Can it be persuasion?
No.
Is it persuading them to let me put it?
Sure.
Nice. I didn't take expertise in this, but it doesn't matter.
Ah!
Oh, it doesn't matter.
You're.
My shitty posters are getting everywhere, boy.
You don't know.
They're not even that good. They're not even that. Like, what harm is it gonna do?
Yeah, you don't know if it's your unbeatable charisma or the pathetic sight of a man walking around with a giant stack of posters. You're even allowed to post them in guild halls. Other guilds allow you to post up the posters in there.
I thank the typical barkeep of the other guilds.
Oh yeah,
Thanks, man.
they understand. And yeah, you place them up all around town. You get the little like cut off slips at the bottom in case they want to bring it in and show that they are interested.
Hell yeah.
And
they'll feel sorry for us, so they're like, we're gonna attend their bake sale.
would you guys like me to make this next roll, or would you guys like to make this next roll?
What's the roll for?
What's the roll for?
I can't say.
Let's have you make the roll then.
Okay.
Yeah, make it.
All right, so you're checking the books, right, to see who is out.
That's what I was doing.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. You know, just checking in.
Yes.
There were 2 people out.
Huh.
Okay. Who were they and where were they?
They are. Oh goodness. My brain's like spacing out right now.
Okay, where were they? Start there first.
Outside of town. They were about a week or 2 away.
Oh, okay.
You know, they were both going to the same place.
Mm-hmm.
And they probably should be getting back by the end of the week if they didn't die.
Okay.
On their quest, which was to clear out a cave of spiders.
Oh, okay. Pretty basic stuff. Pretty
Yeah.
level 1 stuff.
Yeah, but you've also known that to go horribly wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you get spiders, some...
Someday.
Shut up.
Hey, that's not spiders.
It wasn't spiders.
No, but things just go horribly wrong.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Right.
Let me get to my notes real quick, because I was just leaning back, and I was like, oh, I have notes for this.
Legit.
What a powerful man.
I know
Uh,
you so cute.
Wow. That's all.
That's gay.
That's pretty gay, Maddie.
That's extremely gay. That's it's also illegal.
No, it's not.
So the people who were out was Greg Thune
Mm-hmm.
My boy, Greg Thune.
and Krulin Yellen.
Krulin Yellen.
Yep,
Krillin?
Krul and Yellen.
Krulin. Krulin was a very big dragonborn, taller than Aldrich actually, who didn't speak at all.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you think someone has heard him speak at one point, but you're not sure. He's a
Not sure if he can speak, kind of thing.
yeah, he's a big old blue scale dragonborn.
Okay.
His classification would be he was a fighter.
Okay.
And
so the
then
Dragonborn was a fighter.
And then Greg Thune was a very pretty female human. And she was, oh goodness, a druid.
Okay.
So that's who. Fwog. Thank you, Maddie. Very cool.
I'm going in.
Going
I'm
insane.
going insane. In
Alright.
the membrane.
Yeah, and that's my name's Old Greg. But yeah, that's who was out and possibly returning.
Gotcha. Okay. So the two of them went on this quest for the spiders,
Yeah,
and possibly returning by the end of the week.
possibly.
Okay.
Here's my little pump friend, he like to go on walks. He can do many things, except he cannot talk. Anyways.
Okay,
Sorry.
And she's gone. Look at that. Alright, so you did that. Ramazi, what are you doing while this shenanigans is happening?
Twofold. I'd like to go ahead and start brewing again. I know that preparing for a tournament, probably a few glasses will be needed.
Alright.
And did we have any jobs that we need to do on the job board?
That you need to do? None of you were obligated to any job beforehand. So.
Okay. I think I'll take it upon myself to go populate the job board then. I'm going to go and check out the mages we bothered last time to see if they got anything they want us to do.
Okay. You do know there are specific places you go in these organizations where you can attain quests and other things, or you can find specific people. So you go to basically you go to the college, and then you go to an office, which is like a postal office kind of a thing. And as you enter in, you see just a human worker, an odd sight, but not one you're unfamiliar with. And as you approach, they go, yes. Which guild do you represent?
Brain fart. Scale Splinter.
Yes. What are you in need of?
Need jobs to put on the job board for the recruits.
So would you like 0 star, 1 star, 2 star, 3 star?
I mean, we're pretty good. 2 and 3.
2 and 3 stars. Understood. He reaches back and he pulls out about like 6 scroll cases, 2 of which have 3s on them and 4 of which have 2s on them, and he puts them down and he holds out his hand.
Alright, I shake his hand. Reach for the scroll.
You have to pay for the...
So we'll do that after we're done, right?
No.
How much are they?
He says like it's 20 gold, basically.
Oh, I'll pay for these.
Yeah, that's the direct
Yeah,
deposit, and then afterwards, like, there's a monthly kind of thing. It's like a
For every
subscription,
month they're
basically.
out.
Well, it's more just like you're paying us a certain amount of money a month, so we keep giving you quests, so we don't give them to someone else. You're welcome, kind of a thing.
Yeah, I've been grifted before, pal. I'll leave.
That's fair. And you walk out, and you have the scrolls in your hand. For a bunch
Yeah, I
of
took
quests.
out one of the 3-star ones. Anything
Alright.
interesting?
Boonk. You open it up.
Yeah.
This one. Okay. This one is a flock of owlbears has escaped from a incubation center, and you are to not kill them, but wrangle them and bring them back to the Mages Guild. Basically, bring them back to the school.
Are there any of them to kill them?
No, you
Is
don't.
there any quests? Oh, are there any quests that require killing?
I don't know. He hasn't opened them.
Yeah, I'll giggle at this one because it seems like something I'd want to do. But I'll wait and post them all at once.
All right. You post all the
Yeah,
quests.
I want to hold it.
Hold X. And all the quests are up there. There you go. Good job. If you want to see which ones there are, you can. If not, you just move on.
Yeah, I'll move on. I'll let everybody else make it.
Alright, sounds good. And then the rest of you return from your various duties, and you're both all back in the guild hall.
Bird puts up a quest and sees my shitty poster next to it.
Yeah.
Join guild ... please?
Question mark?
Please question mark?
Cookies? Question mark?
Five good
sale?
cookies, money.
It's either the poster's either oversaturated with anything I could think of, or it's just a blank piece of paper with one line asking to join the guild.
It's oversaturated.
Damn it.
All your R's are backwards, so they think we're just a bunch of kids.
A little bit. But yeah, so you guys see the quest board has been freshly refilled, and there's many other things to do in the city.
Well,
Would I be familiar with how they recruited other clerics?
Typically you go to churches and other places with holy men or women, or people touched by the various gods, and you request them to join, basically. You impress them in some form or way. Or they get hired as a cleric for the pits, and then eventually they like you enough and they join. Kind of a thing. Or they come of their own volition as they're an adventurer and needing work, and they come and join the guild.
Gotcha. Okay.
There are many ways it happens, but there's not like a standard way, if that's more what you're wondering.
Yeah, kinda. But that makes sense, though, the different ways that are here. Okay, so...
With people of devotion, it's a lot harder than just, like, waltzing up and saying, hey, I'll pay you to be a part of my guild, because they'll be like, well, my heart's not in it, sorry.
Yeah. No, that makes sense. We probably need more than just me. I would actually prefer if we had more than just me. Because I don't like healing that much.
I know how to get the bards of the Bard College to join. Hey, you like money? You want to get paid for playing music? Come on in.
Oh, hell yeah.
It'll probably attract somebody in, and then we can get money for the bar.
I don't know. Open mics don't really draw that many interesting people.
Unless they're from the colleges around here, though.
I'm a bard.
I mean, you could just perform.
But my musician days are over. I'm a guildmaster now. Looking long.
You literally have a guitar axe.
You hear Damon's voice in your head just go,
settled man with a wife and 2 kids.
Takes a drink.
Speaking of which, I need an allowance.
Oh fuck. Wait, who's my wife then? In this case, if Byrne is my kid and Riggs is my other kid, who's the wife?
Me.
Turl is the vodka uncle. No way.
Yeah, vodka uncle.
He's the uncle.
Does that make it Ramazi at this point?
Hey kids, you want to see a magic trick?
I'll make this bottle of vodka disappear.
Have you seen that picture where it's like, you want to see a real superpower, and it's just Captain America chugging a bottle of vodka?
So, like, is this tournament going to be an official thing, or...?
I'd say we put up the things for the tournament tomorrow.
Okay.
You gotta give
What
us
else do
at
we
least...
need to plan, other than, you know, the prize, recruitment, like, if you... Like,
We
is
can
it gonna
go
be, like,
out today.
You have to win a certain amount of fights in order to get entry, or, like...
I think it should be, rather than... the tournament, it's a tournament, but and you get the prize money, and that's what brings people in. The people that impress us gets recruited. If they
so
run
it's like a
the circle.
hand-picked kind of thing.
Yes. They're
Okay.
Would-be adventurers love to prove themselves. Right, Dad? Looks at camera.
That's a good idea.
You're
Tomorrow when the tournament goes out, I can probably go recruit some more clerics then to come help me.
somewhere in the capital. Aldrich's father just. Ugh,
My boy's talking shit again.
that bastard is speaking of me again.
It's so animated of you. I hate you so much.
You're welcome.
But yeah, Adventures of to prove this. I think today we can try to search around for people. We all head up, you know. Briggs wants to get people of God. You could.
I just want to get healers, and those are like the most valuable.
Hey
I don't know,
kids.
This is kind of interesting.
Huh?
I kind of like this idea of finding a prize. Maybe we can get one of these jobs and get a magic item as a reward and kind of offer.
That is true.
It usually is offered to the college, though, isn't it? For like study.
Well, if the reward is a magical item, then no.
Yeah.
They're paying you with a magical item. They wouldn't go, "Ah, yes, thank you for getting me the thing. Now I'll be taking this magic item I was offering you back to my lab." No. It's, well, because whenever it involves, like, delving into ruins, they'll want you to bring back the things you find, and they'll let you keep most of it. It's just, if there's something of particular interest to the particular mage, they'll keep it. But they'll give you more cash, because it's something you could have profited off of. So instead they pay you
Gotcha.
for it,
Okay.
kind of a thing.
Now, where would we find a magical item? That is, I do like the idea.
Got 4 other jobs we haven't looked at.
5 other jobs.
5 other jobs. And we need to make friends with them. That one dude told us those coordinates in the ocean. That wasn't very much help.
That's kind of, something we could like do later.
That's a long-term goal.
Yeah, because that's like part of getting everybody back. Right now, the guild needs to survive until we get everybody back.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I just want to
And it sounds like the
giving us
2
a magic
people
item.
that are out that might still be around will get back by the end of the week. So we can ask them, and maybe they can help us then too.
Okay.
I do like that. It's just, where would we get a magic item? Because I don't know if any of the quests are giving them.
Well, like
So it has
like we said, we didn't want to leave the place for too long.
Exactly. So going dungeon hopping is.
Which I mean, we can do once this place gets self-sustaining again.
Yeah.
Well, let's
We
go
could
read
always
the
put more
quests and see
quests
what
out
happens.
there. Like we just put like a fuck ton out.
Well, let's go look at the quests that were posted and go from there.
Well, we probably should put more out. Is just what I'm saying.
I mean, let's go check.
So are you looking at the board of the jobs you just posted up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep.
Let's look at the board.
They turn around.
It's literally just. Yes, let's go to the quest board.
Well, I mean, we can always run the bar in between the nights as well. Get some bands in, maybe.
One of the
Yeah, to the bar college.
one of the 3 stars is a particular mage who has himself in a bit of a pickle, for he has trapped himself inside of a magic jar. But the issue is, anyone who casts spells cannot enter the room he is in, because
I
it
can
is the
tell.
anti-magic field
Oh fuck.
around him.
I
So,
can't cast spells. Oh,
so-
wait,
I can do
never
it.
mind.
so basically, he needs help getting out, but apparently he was able to portray this because he has still some spellcasting, like divination stuff, that he had remaining in him. But apparently it is guarded by a creature which moves through the earth like it was liquid.
We'll do that one.
I agree, because if we don't get a magic item out of it, he seems like a kind of guy I want in the guild.
Or if he doesn't pay us, the magic could be a wizard in a jar.
The magic item could be a wizard surfing in a jar.
It's like
Oh, that's
a
horrible.
Tamagotchi.
He's got the big brain.
Yeah.
You got the big brain. The mage's name is Valence Briar.
I don't know why I thought you were gonna say Caius Calcium. I was like, oh.
No. Well, Caius wouldn't be asking you to help him out. He'd help him out of a situation. He'd just be asking you to help him go kill things. Hold up, my mother's calling me. 1 moment. Hello.
This background noise,
Oh, okay.
that cow is in.
Yeah, I just didn't see your
Need to
text
That
or
cow
anything.
is in pain.
It's birthing a cat.
Oh no, it's okay. It's fine.
There it is.
Yeah, totally. All right, I'll be done.
I'm so confused because I
love
don't have Roll20 hooked up to my headset.
No.
All right, let me run you through some other ones. The 2 stars. There's a large community of boars that are running around the druid circle area that are getting out of hand. They would like you to deal with that in whatever way possible. And there's a lot of it's a lot of stuff that you feel like you could do, but it might be a little bit of a waste of your time.
Gotcha. Okay.
Those are the only ones that seem like worth your time. And Briar is like that. My mother needs me for a moment, so I will be back. Discuss amongst yourselves, talk,
Okay.
get a game plan going, and I'll be back soon.
Okay.
Hello, Casper. I think we should go for the Briar Man.
Okay.
That's just my thought.
I mean, I could use a wizard or a jar, so it sounds good to me.
I could use a wizard
I think we
or
can
a
help
jar.
him.
I think we can help him by being good people, and he could help us with our guild.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of
We do
interested
need a
in
man of
seeing it.
science.
The
That's true.
magic.
Is it a creature that can swim through the earth? That sounds cool.
God, I wish that were me.
But we
Go
also
take a
gotta.
foot.
I think we should keep the bar open tonight, though, too, to get people back in here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that in the morning. It doesn't sound like anybody's rushing to help him. It's our contract.
We can go try to run around the city, see who we can get to join, like, as employees and stuff. Like, you know,
Mhm.
get a couple bards and stuff like that.
How much money do we have in the reserve
That's
to
a
mess
nice
with?
question.
Is that a DM question?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a DM question. Okay, I can ask him then when he gets back.
I don't know.
We
I had
have
to
for
pay-
about 2 months to pay for the guild stuff, right?
Okay.
We have for like a
Because I
couple
don't want to
months.
break into that stuff, but like at the same time, well, does that include employment for everybody, or is it just like rent?
I think
Yeah,
it's
that's
like
like to the
rent and
city.
Yeah,
Yeah, 'cause I
City,
think
okay. Oh, and don't we have the money to pay for our guild's quest to be refreshed as well?
I think that is part of the. I have to ask Nick, but yeah,
I think that's part of maintaining the guild. So that doesn't have to come out of our personal
We
funds
have a
to
couple
refresh
months.
off the quest, which I think we should actually go to everybody and make sure we refresh everything.
we.
And maybe
should-
maybe we can put a sign out front that says new quests.
Riggs and I should move out of
Open.
our shitty apartment and into the guild. Because now since
But
I'm the guild
aren't you
leader, I
taking-
get.
Aren't you taking someone else's spot though?
It's
Not really.
It's my room now. The main guild man's room is mine now. He's not there to take it, and you've appointed me guild master. And I like the bed.
there we go. Assert that power. That's all we elected.
And my friends get the other rooms that are equally as big. They get the rooms for the higher ups instead of the shitty beds that we were sleeping on before. I get to sleep in a bed, not a couch this time.
Well, this is going to be really awkward when everyone comes back though.
No, we saved their lives.
We saved their lives, exactly.
Suck it up.
They can deal with me being guildmaster.
Yeah, we were the chosen.
We survived.
Or the forgotten. Not sure which way to go yet.
Either way, we're here and they're not, so they can't say no.
Yeah, I'm just more worried about when they come back.
Yeah, who knows if they're even coming back?
Yeah, we'll worry about
Don't
those
say that.
later.
Even if they do
They're
come
coming
back,
back. We're gonna get them back.
even if they do come back, they don't have the. They won't have the right at that point. We've already rebuilt the guild. This is not their guild anymore.
So
yeah,
you
but it
change
was
the
theirs
locks.
to begin with.
We could change the locks.
What?
It's our guild now.
But
It's my sleepover, and I get to choose what movie we watch.
I'm not
I mean,
gonna
we
be a
did-
cleric forever.
Somebody joins a guild forever. It's just, you know, a stepping stone.
Yeah. How do you know that I didn't want to make my own guild from the beginning?
Because you're
Well,
lazy and didn't even want the job in the first place, and the only reason you got the job here was because I also worked here.
Ooh, hard truths.
Yeah. But you know what they say about the truth?
It hurts.
Who cares?
Oh.
That's not what they say.
That's what I say.
I know it's what you
And
say, but that's not true.
Just
Yeah, I mean-
using that forever. And as guildmaster,
Yeah, guildmaster is wisdom is unquestioned.
That's not true either.
As
You're
far
like
as I'm
that.
concerned.
if we got a fourth person, I'm the guildmaster, and you guys are my 4 horsemen. And then we
Which member of the apocalypse am I?
will. War.
I'm heavily in the camp of booze.
Famine.
Famine. You don't eat. You drink.
Pestilence.
That's
What are the 4 horsemen? Actually, it's
It's-
war, death, pestilence,
famine.
And famine.
famine.
Yeah.
And then there you go.
Annie Road on a pedal.
There you go. It's my sleepover, and I get to choose the movie.
That's a good movie anyway. Why would someone say no to it?
That is a good movie.
It's a legitimately good movie. Why would someone say no? Oh, for those viewing the stream, the movie that's in the image is Drake and Josh Go Hollywood, the movie.
Here's the
It's,
image.
Yeah.
There you go.
I have returned.
He has returned. We're gonna tomorrow go save a wizard.
Tomorrow, save a wizard. What are you doing for the rest of the day today?
We're like recruiting like people, like bards and stuff
And
like
running
that.
the bar.
Yeah, so Aldrich is
running
gonna
the
go
bar.
to the college and go talk to bars people. I'm gonna go talk to the religious holds about either renting or recruiting some clerics for the tournament in a week.
I'm
in order
just
to help
legitimately just trying to search for any like people in the bard college that actually would like to go out of the
I think
adventures.
Ramazi was going to, did you want to continue refreshing all of the guilds out? And then there was another question too, how much was in the guild's hold, and does that cover refreshing quests from all the different factions that we got quests from?
Basically, what I said is the money the leader had left was able to cover all of the like guild expenses for like 4 months.
For 4 months.
Or
And
6 or whatever.
But did
I
those
said.
expenses include refreshing the like quote unquote quest subscriptions?
Yeah.
Does that count? Does that cover my Netflix account?
Yes.
Nice. Oh, also
Because it's a guild Netflix account, you know.
Also, we've decided that the 4 biggest rooms, the guildmaster's room is now mine,
Mm-hmm.
and the other 4 bigger rooms are for the rest of the party.
Why? I wonder
Wait.
why that is.
Because nobody's here to say no.
That was the reason Justin decided. Riggs was still kind of like, but well, what if they come back? What happens when they come back?
It's our guild now.
There's
Riggs
a
was not content with that answer.
there's a
We're
There's a fight of single combat between Aldrich and the half-dragon leader beforehand.
It's called You Left It Alone for Too Long, Buddy. And, you know how, like... Finders, keepers, losers, weepers.
Just pulls out, like, a magical greatsword. Alright, hey, listen, buddy, I was...
Wait, technically, if I'm, like, Guildmaster, can't I just write that rule out?
Sure, if you want to.
Just be like, see, there's no combat. You have to beat me in, Magic the Gathering.
Oh, that card game.
See, but you see, rules are great until someone just decides not to follow them.
Mm-hmm.
No, my red-blue deck! Damn it!
Ah!
When am I ever gonna use this Magic the Gathering deck?
Never.
See, you gotta keep it
Yeah,
strong.
and I think Turiel was going to.
You're ahead of your time.
Refresh all of the quests that we had here, and we were gonna make a sign.
Yeah.
That was an idea Riggs threw out. They were gonna make a sign like new quests.
Well, okay. You went to the Mages Guild for fresh quests today, but the rest of them haven't been like their refreshing hasn't like their cooldown hasn't reset yet. The Mages one was the only one, so those are the only quests you have available to you at the moment. There's other
So,
quests
yeah,
you can gain by just walking around and seeing the problems of people.
Mm-hmm.
Well, fine. That's what I'll do.
I'm still gonna go talk to clerics. That's what I know what I'm doing.
I'm talking to my boys at the Bard Colleges.
You're looking for dropouts, basically.
I'm looking for people who
Want
Wanna get-
want to stop going to school.
Yeah, people who want to stop going to school and start making money being adventurers.
So dropouts.
So dropouts from any college would be like, hey, you want to start making money, kiddo?
Totally.
You can use those
You
magical
want to start
talents.
paying off your student loans?
So what is Ramazi and Toril doing?
I'm just gonna like set up like my usual shop, like kind of like out around like the main square, and do some magic tricks for people for money. See if the usual bet deal. But
Roll a
it'll
performance
be
check.
So it'll be like 2 gold pieces like per person that comes up to me.
Okay.
Performance.
Noted. What are you doing, Ramazi?
Probably looking around the usual people that I know gives us jobs from time to time. Try to get a couple more, a little variety. There's small fry.
Okay. Make an investigation check, Ramazi. I'll give you advantage on this roll. Okay.
Oof.
Keep that in mind. So Aldrich, you're going to the college. You stroll in, make a insight check.
Alright, here we go. Bam.
Everyone did
Wow.
lucky rolls today.
I hyped it up way more than needed.
We jinxed it.
I knocked on wood though. It's wood composite. It still counts.
Clearly it didn't. It's hard to read, like, the crowd at the moment of, like, which students are more down on their luck than others. But you can just start walking up to people and talking to them if you want.
Oh yeah, I'm walking up to anybody that looks like they're struggling. You know,
Alright,
those
alright.
people that have like 4 cups of coffee in front of them and just look like they haven't slept a fucking day.
Yeah, you see this real, like, skinny green scale dragonborn sitting there, and he has like 7 little, like, empty coffee cups around him, and he's got like 7 books laid out in front of him, and you see, like, he's scratching his head, and a scale like chips off and falls, and he goes, "God damn it!"
I kind of walk up to him, I cure wounds I pat him on the back, cure woundsing him.
And then the scale goes, whoop.
Hey kiddo,
Oh, jeez, thanks. Hi.
you seem to be having an issue here.
He picks up his, like, bowl of ramen and
What you studying?
Oh, you know, just the usual science of magic, how to channel that through music, 3 different types of genres that I don't even play. You know, the usual.
Yeah,
You a graduate?
yeah, pretty much.
Hmm.
Let's just say a lot of they teach you a lot of shit here that that you're never really gonna use. Like this, and he just picks up the books with like the genres he doesn't do. Useless, kind of throws it to the side.
When are you gonna play jazz? Just throws
What
it
the
back.
fuck is jazz? What is
Who
a
the
jazz?
fuck cares about jazz?
Right?
They're teaching you such. Because, like, here's the thing about learning. It's very much how they do it in this college, and why I really didn't like it was they never did any practical stuff. You never got out to do things. It's always here, read.
I
I
know.
never needed books. I'm a guild leader. I never needed them.
The Mashing Metallics were playing, and they're one of the best rock bands in all the continent. And I wasn't allowed to go see them because our teacher was having a lecture that day. Awful.
I'm gonna keep it real with you, Chief. I was there, and
You lucky bitch.
no, but he here's what I'm offering to you. The biggest teacher is the real world. And I happen to be in a position looking for people just like you. Musicians that are quite talented in the arcane arts. You know, you get some gigs at our bar. Maybe you go on like some mundane quest, help some people out, make your little mark in the world,
Yeah.
and get paid. Get
Yeah.
paid during it.
Yeah. That's
So
that's solid. Yeah. Yeah, sounds good. Where do I
So-
sign up?
meet me at the guild in about like 6,
What
and we'll get you set up with your first gig.
what's your
The Scale
guild?
Splinters.
Scale Splinters. Okay. Yeah, I'll see
At
you there.
about 6, we'll set you up with your first gig.
All right, awesome. I'm gonna go.
Hey, and if you know anybody else passing through the same, even if it's like other colleges and stuff, throw them my way.
Totally, I'm gonna go spit in my
I'll be
professor's face. He turns around and starts walking into the building.
I give him bardic inspiration.
All right.
+6. Spit to the...
Yep. With the
Yeah,
bardic
we did
inspiration.
well.
With the bardic inspiration.
If you want a Valor Bard, then it could have damaged him. He could have spit his head.
Spit at him. Don't like 6 damage. Ah! Why did that hurt? Magic, bitch.
Acid spit. I am a green dragon.
He's
So, yeah.
poison. Nice try, though.
Whatever.
I assume I do that with like several others.
An
An attempt to, at least. Just so I don't hog like the rest of this.
With that 9, unfortunately, there doesn't
Fair
seem to
enough.
be anyone else. Everyone else seems determined to finish out their years here and get an official guild certification. Or a college certification. They want to graduate. And you're like, "Pff, squares. Walk away. Some shit.
I'm a guild leader now by sheer dumb luck.
I bought my certification, dickhead.
Easy. Walk away. So, which church are you going to?
Oh fuck, that's a really good question, isn't it?
Yeah, the church of which deity?
Please don't pick one that will hate me.
They
Oh,
all probably
hadn't
won't
thought
like
about
you.
that.
Well,
I'm gonna be real with you for a second here. Had
Wait.
not thought about that.
well, you guys didn't find out Toro was an Azamar until they revealed it to you. Like they keep their nature very
What? No. Go to the pin. Go to the pin, please.
kept very well hidden.
Go to the fucking. Why is it stuck down here? There we go. Alright. Because I wanted
Sorry,
to
I'm still
see,
listening and stuff.
remember
I'm just cuddling
what
with
all the
Baby.
fucking
I
churches
noticed.
that were here.
Can you see me or no?
Kinda.
So
No.
cute.
This is all the fucking.
There's still some gods who are like worshipped here that have like
Mhm.
smaller establishments that aren't mentioned in like the general like city guides.
Mhm.
But yeah.
I mean,
I.
you can pick whoever. I don't really care. I'll just remember.
Mhm.
I remember.
Okay, there it is. Okay, the other guilds, the taverns, looking for. Where the hell did you put all the where the fucking? Oh, there it is. A hospital run by. Nope, that's not where the.
I didn't mention any specific.
You didn't mention the churches.
No, because it's not a thing many people, and the reason I didn't mention it is because no one in your guild other than you was a holy person, and your
Oh,
god
fuck.
didn't have any churches here, so you
Well.
didn't care.
Then I really don't know what churches are here.
Well, just think of the deities in my world that you know.
The only one, for some reason, that's coming to mind that I know would probably be here is Arsashi.
You'd be
Because,
correct.
you know, he is a fucking dragonborn god of good. So.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
You'd be
I guess
correct.
I can start there.
There you go. So you walk up to the Temple of Zarsashi. It is was he brass? I always forget that.
Copper.
Copper. A copper structure with his symbol all around it. And you walk inside, and no service going on, luckily. So
Oh, thank
that
God,
was
don't make
good.
this awkward.
And you see a very like old, a very old kobold of red perplexion sitting in the center. His robes are finer than everyone else's.
Mm-hmm. I approach him. Hello.
The one eye like squints open. Yes.
So my guild is gonna hold a tournament in a couple of days, and we were, wondering if we could, recruit or rent out any clerics from here to kind of make sure people don't die.
So Sashi's light is needed then, I see.
Right,
Well.
sure that.
We do require a fee of 5 gold per hour per cleric.
Okay, so would that be paid on the day of then? Like,
It would be paid after their services are rendered.
oh, okay. I just kind of was scouting, like, availability and stuff.
We have... What day is it going to be on? Use the days of the week we know.
Okay, if today is... It's the end of the week, so like a Friday or a Saturday.
We have 7 clerics free.
Oh, we probably don't need that many, but, that's good to know that there are tons of options then. Okay. Probably only need, like, 2 or 3 of them.
I see.
So, okay.
Well,
I know that.
fill out this form. Pulls
That's
out a many more. And then come back here.
okay. Now I got the forms. Good. Awesome.
Paperwork.
Yes, you do.
Okay.
My D&D.
Yep.
Thank you.
Welcome to the civilized world.
Not just any sort of paperwork. God, paperwork.
Legal paperwork.
Yep.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, and may his shield protect you.
Yeah. And I turn and walk out.
You made a really good impression on that kobold, you feel. Strong.
Yeah, totally.
Strong.
Being kind of blasé about his,
Yep.
religious talk
Mm-hmm.
of the that stuff, the light stuff. Yep, totally.
Bullshit.
Yeah, whatever. The only one that matters is the one that gives me the power to rip apart my enemies.
The only one that gives me the power of storms itself.
But anyways, so yeah, there you go. And Taro, if you're listening still,
Oh yeah.
really engages the audience when everyone's up and ready and paying attention. No, I'm just messing with you. You make 50 gold pieces.
Nice.
Shit, you fucked with 25 different people.
At least.
So good job. Everyone was enthralled by your performances. Using your various
Plug the
magics and other things. I don't think
Remember to shell out the fucking guild.
Remember to plug the guild.
I don't think Turl did.
Please hurry. We need you.
Yeah.
We didn't hear you. We can't
What a
hear you.
robot.
What a robot.
Can you hear me? Sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have like a little banner on the front of like the. It's like a table with like a cheap paper tablecloth on top of it, and like slap the poster on the front.
Oh, the Aldrich recruitment poster? Perfect.
Yeah.
Cool. Noted.
Oh, God, I hate that nat one. I hate it so much.
Ramazi, you splinter skills.
That's basically what it says.
Ramazi, you go place to place, and you arrive sort of at like the higher council district, going to like see if you can get some big name ones, and a figure in a nice cloak approaches you, and as you're like walking inside, and goes, "Oh, Scale Splinter, right?
Of course.
Yes, I was told this is your request."
Alright, let's see what we got here. I'll read it.
Giant rats. Clear out giant rats. 0-star mission. Good day. He walks
Alright.
away.
We'll do this one. How hard does it look? Because I'm getting kind of hungry. I'll go eat some rat.
It's about like 20-ish of them. So by yourself, you might die.
I do need some brewing supplies also. I'll save it until we get some.
There you go. You walk up and you just stick it up
Yeah,
on the
those-
board.
Want me to get in a very prominent spot too.
All right, you make sure it's like front and center. There you go. All right.
I'm sorry, but I think I gotta go.
Okay.
Okay then.
Take it easy.
Hi, Maddie.
Have a good evening.
Sorry. Bye.
Bye. All right. So Turo will be in a coma. Anyways, the night ends and a new
Spell
one
Splinters.
begins. Spell Splinters. Spell
Oh,
Skinters.
Spell skitters.
All right, a new day is upon you. What will you do?
We're saving a wizard.
Yeah.
It is time to save a wizard.
Also, how did the night with the bar go? We opened the bar and like
At
Lot of
open mic
people.
and shit.
Not a lot of people showed up.
hey, the kid showed up and I signed him up to the guild.
He actually
So I
didn't.
recruited-
He got there like 5 minutes late and he was freaking out. His name is Bellathar.
Bellathar. I shall teach you many things, Bellathar.
Awesome. And when he got up there, he had a keyboard, and they were all like inscribed with something. And he's a techno guy. He's a techno
He's a
bard.
DJ.
Yeah.
He's a DJ.
He's a DJ.
That's sick. Aldrich's prone to raving, mostly because he did lots of drugs in one. But that's it.
There you go. Make sure to write that down. You now have the level 1 bard, Bellathar.
In
Level
bots.
1 Bard Bellathar.
Level 1.
Oh, I'm gonna start working on that paperwork then.
You fill it out. It's easy enough.
Oh, okay, good.
Like, it's not anything that requires a check or anything. It's just filling out stuff. It's
Mhm.
annoying.
I'm gonna
but-
go deliver it then the next morning just to be sure that's all taken care of.
The Komo goes, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Okay.
We will
and
have
is
them
there any-
prepared for you.
Okay, thank you.
Hmm. She nods his
Good
head.
day.
And you leave.
Mm-hmm.
Easy peasy. Lemon squeeze.
Lemon squeeze.
Ez Pez Lem Squez. Alright. And you're gonna go save a wizard. So you arrive at the college, which it's just outside in like a shack area where is like the anti-magic lab. And you see some people in like hazmat suits, basically. Just say, you poke one,
Like
make a
suit.
con save.
What?
Make a con save.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Hey.
You felt like a sickness like almost wave over you as you
Oh,
touched
fuck.
the like, and as you did, there was like an arcane spark that almost went off, and they went, "Oh, miss, I'm sorry, I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
We the room inside has been giving off a lot of radiation, so just be careful in there."
Okay. So like outside of like touching things, what is it that we can do?
I don't know. What was in the quest?
We just gotta get him out of the jar.
Well, there you go.
Spellcasters can't come in. That's what the quest said.
Oh, well, I'll be out here then, I guess. Wait,
Yep.
I have a sword.
I don't want my magic to be fucked with, so I'll... Oh yeah, and there was some creature that moved through the earth like it was water.
Alright, I get it.
In
I
this
get
quest?
it. It's
Yeah.
possible.
Oh.
My friend Ramazi, he can eat radiation. And if he can't, God knows he's gonna try.
Alright. Let me in.
Turl's also a spellcaster. Lamau. Alright, so you enter in Ramazi, the only non-spellcaster in the
Well,
party.
I will enter as well. I do have weapons and some weapon capabilities. Just a lot of
So as you walk in, your spell slots are immediately drained. So you have 0 spell slots for the day. How many spell slots do you have?
I have 4 first level, 3 second.
Okay.
Multiply that by 4 and that's the damage you take.
Uh-oh.
What? Uh-oh.
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 I mean, there's shit I can do outside of combat. I do have weapons.
It just said spellcasters can't enter.
Oh. You said there was an anti-magic field, and I'm like, well, I can do shit that's not magic.
Yeah, but it was said multiple times that spellcasters can't enter here.
Yeah.
Alright, fine, then I won't enter then.
Well,
But I
you
already
walked
said I
in.
did. I did, indeed.
Yep, I remember the quest said spellcasters can't enter. And I took that at face value.
So,
I will cast Healing Word from a distance. Hey, please don't die.
'Cause I heard
you
a lot of
take
dice.
50 points of force damage and are almost instantly killed.
Yeah, I am almost instantly killed.
As you watch as Riggs
what'd that look like?
steps through and instantly like starts to morph back, and then Aldrich goes, "Ah!" and then is healed up again, and you're just woozy, but you're inside the area. Aldrich, roll a healing word. So you can now enter because you have no more magic to kill you.
Alrighty, that ended up working.
You have 5 HP.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Are you?
Are you really going in?
I mean, I'm now in, aren't I? You said there's no more harmful magic to, like, hurt me now.
Well, yeah, but do you
Since
want
I
to
got
go
knocked
in?
down.
Okay, cool.
Riggs, do you feel okay?
No, but I'm going.
Okay. Alright, let's go forward and look for this jar.
All right, so as you enter, there is just this like, almost like blue filter over everything, where that's all you can see, and everything like, there's grass here, and there's plant life that has just grown, and this space is infinitely bigger than you thought it was going to be. It was a very tiny bubble, but on the inside it is huge. And as you start walking through, you walk for about 10 minutes. Make a survival check, and at this point, Riggs, I need you to make another con save.
Ah, fuck me. Okay.
Uh-oh, spaghetti.
Okay. You kind of cough a little bit, but you're fine.
That doesn't sound fine.
I mean,
17
Could be worse.
survival.
17 survival. All right.
You know what? I'm only 10 minutes in. I am gonna back out.
Okay. At the very edge, you need to make another con save as you're about to walk out the door. Okay. You instantly suffer a point of exhaustion, and there's a blue tinge to your skin.
Okay.
And as you walk outside, the people in hazmat suits tackle you and cast a spell, and there's a bubble around you now. And they go, we're gonna need to take her in for radiation removal.
You mind if I go with?
That's no
just-
problem.
Okay, cool. But I'm just kind of torn because there's like Ramazi's in there
By himself.
by himself, and then there's Riggs. I think I'm gonna stay with Ramazi.
Okay. So, Riggs, you are in a bubble being carried off. Alright. Ramazi, you begin to see tracks in the ground. Humanoid tracks. And as you're walking through, you come to, like, a grove. And, like, you see there's many, like, fruits and vegetables. But there's also, like, a small bench with a small tent. Make a perception check.
Certainly.
17's all around. You see the glinting of almost like a vase-like thing inside of the tent.
Oh, it's inside. Can I sneak my way through it?
Make a stealth check.
Okie doke.
You get low to the
15.
ground, and you walk inside, and you see there's a jar with like a face almost on it, and its eyes go wide, and it like notices you, and it's like it like shakes a little bit, like rattles.
I want to shush it,
It stops right on.
grab it, and try to make my way back.
Its eyes like dart that way.
I ignore any sense of danger coming on.
Okay, and as you grab it, you feel the ground start to move, and you feel the ground beneath you turn to like sludge almost, and like as you see the top half of a maw just go out for you. Roll initiative.
Alright.
Ramazi.
Oh fuck. I'm
Oh,
just
no.
here, like, I'm just here from the outside. You okay?
You don't hear anything, actually. You're 10 minutes deep into this weird world.
Fuck.
Alright, you go before the entity. What will you do?
Well, I'm going to take the dash action and run like hell.
Alright, it gets an attack of opportunity on you.
Yeah.
Okay. One second here. Oh, fuck, dude. Okay. You watch as the creature's maw rises up, and as you're running away, snaps like it goes. Your tail is like inside the creature's mouth, and you haven't even reached the back of it as it moves up to the like haunches of your legs and snaps down as you see these like earth crusted eyes of this almost shark like creature.
Boulay.
Not your normal everyday belay.
That's okay.
So
Irradiated.
Irradiated magical belay. Wow, it rolled really low on its damage. That's kind of unfortunate. You only take 15 points of piercing damage as it
Alright.
bites down on you. And as you take your dash action to move, 80 feet away?
It'd be 80, yeah.
Yeah, okay. On its turn, you watch as it gets up. It comes out of the ground, and it moves 40 feet, kind of almost like gliding over the earth. And then you watch as it opens its mouth, and you see rocks begin to form into like a solid like a ball that it expulses out of its mouth as a almost like a cannonball shooting towards you.
That Legend of Zelda, yo.
Yeah.
It's a Legend of Zelda, and it's really rad. Those monsters from Ganon are pretty bad.
18 to hit you,
18 does hit me.
but it's a ranged attack.
Yeah, I can try to deflect it.
Roll that. As you're running with the jar.
Alright, so I guess I gotta do damage first, and then I gotta try to...
Well, do your roll while I roll
okay,
damage.
okay. That's pretty good.
All right. As it spits out this cannonball, you just gracefully, like not looking, just hold your hand backwards and tilt it at an angle so it rolls off of your palm and just.
Take that.
And with its speed, with not using its action to dash, it actually can't catch you. So you just.
Yeah,
No.
my series of actions would have then been full dash and then use monk points to take the dodge action. Like,
Yeah.
nuh-uh.
Hey, you're good though, as you just dash your way all the way out and are safe. You dive out and you watch as the creature goes to bite through the doorway, and it just there's this electricity just shoots into the creature and it recoils backwards and goes back underneath the earth.
Alright. No one go in this room ever again.
I don't know if we can do that, but good job surviving.
Here, get the wizard out of the jar, and I just shove it into one of them.
Sorry, but we're not mages.
Oh, here, hold that. I'm gonna punch the jar.
He holds it up.
I'ma hit it.
Roll and attack roll.
I'ma hit it good.
Okay, roll your damage.
Pretty good.
The jar shatters and the eyes go wide, and then you watch as like a little blue orb kind of like.
Did we just kill him?
Did you just kill him?
Aldrich looking like, is he dead? Can I roll
Did you
Arcana to see if
No.
he's dead?
You don't know the spell.
Maybe he just got displaced with our guild. Wait, maybe it's all my fault. I'm gonna have an
I'm just
existential
kind of in
crisis.
shock that it's.
Like, what? You didn't even talk to him or anything.
He just rattled and buzzed at me.
But,
All right.
I mean, fair enough.
You
Let's pick up.
you hear
Let's pick up the
screaming
pieces.
coming from the tent.
Oh,
Uh oh.
I have an
Uh-oh.
idea what happened.
And you see, as you look inside, you see a gnome carrying a spell book who has like a big ol' like top hat on his head, just sprinting towards the door. As
go
the
help me.
bullet's like moving slowly towards him. And you run in and you grab him and you pull him through, and the bullet, smarter this time, like slinks back in. And he's just like, thank you.
Hey,
Hi.
You're welcome.
are you
Hello?
Belisarius or Briar?
Yes,
Briar.
I'm Balasar Briar. Yes. No, sorry. That Valence.
It's fine. It'll be fine.
Uh,
We saved you.
thank you. Payment. mean,
Well, he saved you, mostly.
thank you
That was
so
all
much.
me.
He reaches into his bag and he pulls out a big old sack of gold.
Actually, can we work something else out?
Oh, sure. I should have class soon, but
Would you come like to help us at our guild? At the Scale Splinters, we're kind of needing somebody, a man of science as yourself.
well, you did just save my life, so I don't see why not. I get to keep my research fund, so that's cool.
And us Scale Splinters won't stop at all any of your research unless it hurts people. You know, that's bad.
Well, that's just the nature of spellcasting. Sometimes, things explode.
As long as it
Yeah.
doesn't
Sometimes
hurt.
magic's designed to hurt people.
You know,
Just
don't
take
cause
your
a holocaust. Is all I'm saying. Don't explode the city and stuff like that.
I will do my best. You see this gnome is a short blonde hair, green eyes, freckles on his face, big old pointy ears as most gnomes do, and he's in like a yellow robe with a black and yellow spell book kind of a thing, and he has 12 little rings in his ears. He's got a lot of
Well,
piercings.
Well, Dr.
Where'd you
Breyer,
get those piercings?
isn't Alex getting scrubbed though or something?
I'm in a ball.
You're in a ball getting scrubbed currently. You're not there.
Oh, I didn't realize
Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Yeah.
Heck.
As you're being carried down the halls, you come into basically a room just covered in runes,
Mm-hmm.
and a process begins. You'll be there for about a half an hour,
Okay.
and then afterwards, the blue tint fades from your skin,
Awesome.
and all the runes explode. They don't do any damage, but the runes in the room no longer work as they've been overloaded by radiation.
Gotcha.
And then they just go, be more careful next time.
Okay.
Take it easy.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Alright, Aldrich, that went really well.
Yeah, great job.
Clearly it was
That's-
due to your leadership, so, thank you.
You deserve a fucking raise.
Well, you gave away the money, so...
Well, we got Mr. Breyer as our chief researcher at the Scale Splinter.
Yeah, we have to get him set up a shop there. Maybe he'll make us stuff. I don't know if I trust him, though.
I'm right here.
I do. I trust our new friend, patting him on the back. Well, kind of patting him. I kind of stopped right before touching him, like.
He's really tiny and kind of freaks me out.
It's that thing of touch is I don't know if you're clean of radiation yet.
He does not seem to have any blue tints to him.
Then I pat him on the back.
So let me guess, you summoned the blue thing and saved yourself by putting yourself in a jar, and then unservant out a message for us to save you. Huh?
No.
That's the best I got.
I was working on a project with a friend. We were researching the demi-plane spell, and then I woke up one day and I couldn't speak or move, and I was sitting in a grove.
Did you polymorph into a jar accidentally?
I was asleep, so I might have. Or he
Where's
turned
your-
me into this. Unsure.
Where's your friend?
Last I heard, he went in here.
Could he be the thing?
His name was Ralsnar.
I go to the edge of the line not going in,
Here, Rouse.
and I just scream, Ralsnar! So you get the creature response.
No, but the creature does seem interested in eating you. As it's sitting right next to the doorway, step in.
It's like food.
I toss in a ration. Oh, he's a good boy. I toss him another ration.
Oh no.
Let's stop feeding magic. Alright. The doctor can come back to our guild and repay us however you see fit.
I mean,
Well-
I'll be joining your guild, so I'll do my best to take quests and provide services.
Yeah,
That's what
you got some
exactly
rats
what we
to
need.
take.
Yeah.
We-
Will, could we stop by the School of Necromancy? I want to see if Relsnar's okay.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I have no issues
Cool.
whatsoever with that.
And when they ask about, when you go there and you ask about Relsnar, he's like, yeah, do you know where Relsnar is? And they go, oh, yes, he was expelled about 3 months ago.
Oh.
For what? Causing an arcane explosion, killing 10 students, and creating a dangerous demi-plane, also inducing the anti-magic field.
Oh.
Huh.
Oh,
Well, we solved that mystery.
And I thought my college years were nuts.
you see like his face go pale? I helped with the research of that. Oh no.
Well, it sounds like you might know what happened to us too, because we lost the whole guild.
What?
We'll fill
Oh.
you in over time.
Okay. Uh-huh. Cool. Gotcha. He gets quiet.
Don't worry about it.
He gets quiet and seems to recede into himself. Doing a big
Poor
thing.
dude.
Alright.
I mean,
our
his
guild
friend
needs-
might still be alive, is the thing. Probably go find him.
That's not why he's sad.
Oh, well, I mean, yeah, 10 students are also dead.
Something he
we'll have to
researched with
recruit
his,
a psychologist before 2 months.
There are psychologists.
Yeah, we need psych. We need some psych students here at psych.
Can I talk about my daddy issues?
Well, no, you get to be the daddy now, so.
Oh god, that brings more daddy issues.
Because now you're the one taking care of everybody.
Daddy, why do you drink all the time?
I have my reasons. And
All
it's-
right. So
these are
you've
just adult sodas.
you have successfully recruited Valence Briar. It was
I
not
have it
very
written
hard to
down.
do.
My bond page is gonna be insanely huge.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Now I'm going to.
What? Oh, he's going to roll. Okay.
Now I'm scared.
I am slightly.
He is an enchantment wizard.
Ooh.
Oh.
School of Enchantment.
Enchantment?
Yep.
Enchanting.
Enchantment. Cool.
Quite the dashing enchanting fella.
Oh, he is not.
Not a high charisma on
He's
that boy.
quite awkward,
Wait,
actually.
let me fucking have a pun.
No. Yeah, you can write down
Not unless
level.
it's totally accurate.
You can write down a level 2 enchantment wizard next to his name.
Hey.
Hey, one more level something and we can get him to take care of those rats.
It's true.
Mhm.
All right. So what are you doing for the rest of the day?
Well, okay, so I'm decontaminated after a while. I'm gonna go move my stuff from the apartment.
Hey, you don't have to
I'm
pay rent
gonna-
anymore.
I'm gonna
You don't have
argue
to
with
pay.
the landlord and probably cry about breaking the lease. And then I'm gonna sleep for a while.
I asked Riggs if she wants me to talk to the landlord.
I need to move the stuff first, so
I'll talk with the landlord while you move the stuff.
okay. And I go and I start moving my stuff into one of the.
I go in and I
Rooms in the
tell
guild
the
hall.
landlord to fuck right off. We're leaving.
He's oh thank God.
Oh yeah. Fuck you.
Fuck you too.
No, fuck you. Please. Let me have this.
He is make a con save.
Oh.
I shall do just that.
All right.
Hey!
Noted.
God damn it, I don't like it when it's noted.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, you watch as she just says leave and his voice like poof, thunders like a thunder wave outwards. But you didn't get pushed back, so you're good.
You just see Aldrich like, just that shit-eating grin of,
Mhm.
Good job.
Thunderwave also does 2d8 damage.
He wasn't trying to do
Make it
damage.
go.
Ah.
It's not gonna kill me.
But you do see his pet like start to morph and shift bigger.
Uh-oh.
You're now trespassing. Goodbye.
We still need to take out our stuff.
Oh, yes, but not at my house.
Fair enough.
Do you leave?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
I do.
I know how we're gonna
Thinking
haze the new
how-
recruits.
How can I kill? Just thinking to myself,
How can I legally kill this
how
man?
can I use my guild power to murder
Oh
somebody?
God, Aldrich is going down the evil. You hear Damon go.
He is a warlock.
You hear Damon in your head go. I could give you a few ideas.
I'm listening.
I think
Oh.
we just make the newbies
Yes.
egg his house every single day.
Well, there's many. I bet you could find some organization that specializes in making people disappear. Or we could do it ourselves and pin it on those people.
I'd like it to be more private than that. This is all in my head, by the way.
Oh yeah, I know.
Unless
and your
this man
axe
has
are
detect
talking.
thoughts.
You and your axe are talking, that's fine. Detect thoughts is like a range of like 60 feet. You're way out of that by now. He just goes, I could tell you more if only you'd let me in a little more.
Maybe. We'll
Hmm.
see where this goes.
Lovely.
Is that foreshadowing for my next level being in Warlock?
Maybe.
Ooh.
Because I really want evocations?
But anyways. So, Riggs, you move your shit out and into the guild hall. You guys get yourselves nice and situated. You see Valence is talking to Balathar, and they're just chatting with each other.
I wave.
I love seeing my
The,
children
the
get
too
along.
tall kobold with no tail.
Yeah, it's weird, but they don't
Mhm.
question it too much, and they continue
Good.
to chat amongst themselves. You see, Valence is sort of like taking a not a like a very intricate looking knife, and it was like carving things into the keys of the keyboard for
Mhm.
Balathar.
After I move my stuff, I am gonna go talk to them instead of taking my nap immediately because now there are new people and I feel like I should introduce myself.
Okay,
Yeah,
you walk over and they go, duh!
Hi,
Oh, hi. Hi.
I'm Riggs.
Yeah, you're one of the higher ups, right?
Sure.
Nice to meet you. I'm Balathar. And he goes, I'm Valence.
Which one was the wizard man in the jar?
That was me.
Yeah, that place hurt.
Yeah, I know.
Mhm.
I felt it.
It hurt.
I'm sorry, it wasn't my fault. Well, partially, kind of, sort of.
Okay.
Yeah.
Past
long
is
as
the
you say
past here
sorry.
with the Scale Splinters.
Hello. You must be one of the bard people.
Are you pointing to Balathar?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, this is actually my instrument.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I come and take a look.
You see, I have, little runes that will activate thaumaturgy as I hit them to
I hit a
amplify
key.
it comes out as like a,
How'd you come up with that sound?
it's just came to me. It's just the sound of a normal piano, but amplified to be higher pitched with a little more distorted noise.
Huh. That's cool.
Ha, thanks. Everyone told me it was dumb. It's cool. So
No, it is cool. Hmm.
he smiles. Thanks. And Valence
I
goes,
figured-
yeah, but your rune work is a little sloppy, so we're just gonna clean that up. He goes, hey, I'm not a fucking wizard. And Valence just
I've
rolls
been
his
told
eyes.
wizarding's more nerd shit anyway.
I joined the Scale Splinters to not get taught shit. Duh.
Yeah, pretty much.
The Guildmaster said, hey, real life is a teacher, not you.
Guildmaster said school's for nerds. Ah!
Just
He
all
does say
around
a lot of
fight
things
stuff.
are for nerds, though. Like, he says some types of magic are for nerds, but I can also do that type of magic, so I don't know.
I mean, you don't do, like, arcane magic, though.
No.
Is it because you're a nerd, Riggs?
Yeah, I bet you want to get your calculator out, you fucking nerd.
No, Jake just like
From behind. Is it because you're a fucking nerd? Nerd? Huh?
Just as I was the nerd because I paid rent.
Yeah. And guess where we are?
Not paying rent.
Exactly, because we're not nerds.
But you just called me a nerd.
From the couch to
Only
the
nerds
field.
think with logic.
Wait, we've recruited a lot of nerds.
speak.
Some people use logic. But yeah, so... Hello, I've introduced myself now.
Yeah, thanks.
Of
Mhm.
recruitment. I call everyone over to the bar.
Guild meeting.
I'm
Guild
gonna
meeting.
serve drinks.
I just hop over and I start serving big beer for everybody.
Alright, everyone gets a big beer.
Briggs
then I give
pushes hers
Briggs-
to the side of whoever's sitting next to her.
I just
You push it towards the gnome, and the gnome's like, oh.
I just give Riggs a glass of milk. This
What's
good
the
enough for
apple
you,
juice?
princess?
Where's my apple juice?
Big
He just
skull.
does that exactly that stuff.
She's just dead man, where's my apple juice?
Fine. I give her apple juice and I raise my glass to the new Scale Splinters.
The new Scale Splinters.
They say it all in like a discordant, like, not quite as fast as they should have.
Ah, I
They
love
raise
you,
their glass.
ragtag band of misfits. Makes me feel right at home.
You clink your glasses together and take a big old sippy.
So Splint said scales and stuff.
Yeah. What he said. I'm gonna go back to reading. And then
Okay.
Valence goes to read a book.
That's some pretty good recruitment so far.
We did good, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're actually thinking about taking the rat quest soon, but we would like
I
one other
wonder-
person.
Yeah.
I'm
We're-
gonna take a
we're
look at the
working on
fight
that.
pit that's, I assume, behind the bar. I wonder.
We're working on that. We'll probably try to get someone else tomorrow.
What, you're gonna put the two newbies against one another and see who stands? That's what I was thinking.
No, Ramazi, because that's not always how we determine things. And besides, I'm out of healing stuff, so if one of them dies, I can't do anything.
Yeah, I'm bleeding pretty good too.
You two should rest.
I'm gonna go find, like, a fight pit, and I am gonna see if there are any, like, big fighters or, like, other adventurers that are looking for a guild.
That's a great idea.
No, it is, but it's like roll an investigation and then an insight check.
Okay. I am still beat to hell and back, but she's still doing this. Okay, investigation first. Oh boy. Insight. Of course.
So you go to a couple fight pits, but unfortunately, it's getting late. You're really exhausted, and you're going to places where you know it's highly like phalanx blades territory or other guild territory.
Oh,
So no one's
yeah,
really
totally.
looking for any guilds at the moment. No one's looking to join.
Oh, I forgot I had a point of exhaustion, so I should have had those at disadvantage. Fuck.
Well, you didn't exactly succeed, so I think we'll take
Oh,
that.
fair enough. Fair enough. Okay.
But yeah,
And
you
then
don't
I will-
find anybody.
Okay, fair enough. I'll head back then. What time of day is it now?
It's probably around like 8.
Okay. I'll kind of hang around while the bar's open. If
I'm
anyone's
serving
asking,
drinks.
yeah, if anyone kind of asks about the guild, I will, answer questions and whatnot. If people are like, what the fuck, why is it so empty? Or like, what the hell? If people are
Ooh.
curious, answer questions if they ask me. Just kind of sitting up on a tall bar chair, kicking my legs.
You see, Balathar
Staying
is
in the crowd.
busy, like, making music and other things, and Valence is already asleep. And there's no one comes into the bar tonight.
Really?
Nope, not a single person.
We were supposed to put the pages out for the tournament. We should do that before we go to bed.
At night?
Someone should. So that way everyone who's up right away in the morning can see it.
Should we?
It needs to
I
get
don't feel like that's a good way
done.
to get stabbed.
From Ozzy's pretty good at not getting stabbed.
You know what? Yeah, for Mozzie goes, I'm going.
I got tooth marks that need healed.
I
Yeah, tooth
have
marks that need healing.
I'm gonna
I
go
have
to
no
sleep.
healing.
Yeah, I'm gonna rest and we'll get cracking in the morning. How about that?
You're no fun.
No, I'm not. I have
He's been
sharp
hurt.
teeth.
So am I, but I'm still wanting to go out.
Well, fine then. If you're gonna call me a wuss, I'll do it.
Okay,
Oh,
you're
God.
being a wuss because you're not gonna do it.
I'll do it. I'm so easily manipulated.
Yeah.
Alright, let's
Okay.
go.
So what are you doing?
We're gonna go put posters out on the town so that the early morning crew get to know about our tournament that's gonna happen at the end of the week.
Because Jerome made posters. I remember this from the beginning.
Carol didn't make posters, she made a posting.
Oh shit. Well, we'll
It's
have
like
to
the
make posters
official
quicker
job
then.
boards.
So we had 21. That'd be 70.
No, that was for the please come join. That wasn't for the tournament.
Alright, Aldrich, make a dex check.
Hell yeah. Ya boy.
Hey!
These ones actually look pretty decent.
These are posters instead of just jargon.
How many did you want to make?
9.
You make 9 posters.
Let's go put them out.
Well, I really don't mind putting out 3 posters.
Oh, perfect.
Oh,
So,
I figured we should stay together.
Oh, okay.
Because Aldrich said it was dark out.
It is. In fact,
And in groups is harder to get stabbed.
That's
It is.
true.
So let's
it
go.
in fact is.
Well, that's
I'm
why
so
he's the
glad
guild leader.
alright. So, yeah, you guys put out your posters.
Okay, and then head back and take a long rest, I assume?
Sure. That's what you want to do. So, as you guys begin to rest, Ramazi, I'd like you to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
Hey, I'm good at that one.
That's not good.
Hey.
I like that one.
A nightmare comes to you.
Ah.
What?
You see in your dreams your clan that you were
one of
running
those.
with. Yep. And you see as you're gallivanting with them, slaughtering animals, having grand feasts, you see a blue serpent creature just jump into a crowd of them and start ripping and tearing, shooting lightning out of its mouth. And you see a one-armed human, covered head to toe in armor, just start
Yeah.
cutting a swath through your clanmates. But
I remember.
this has happened before, and you get rest going through the nightmare.
I want to punch him.
Backstory.
That one-armed man.
And you wake up in the morning.
The
I'm
one-armed
searching for a
six-fingered man.
with 2 right hands. He killed my sister. I'm
looking
also
for the
French,
six-fingered man. He killed my father.
by the name of Jean-Pierre Polnareff.
That's why we make like 4 different references.
That was just one reference.
Oh, well, I was making a different reference. That's why I said we were making multiple references.
The news gets delivered to your door, as it normally does. One of the paper boys.
Oh,
kinda
like, as
does
in,
it.
like, the morning paper kind of
President,
thing?
yeah.
A paper.
Okay.
Epic.
Epic. I'm the epic.
Awesome. I want to read it.
All right. You see, there is a large headline. Let me see the name real quick. Polonia Zalsor found dead
Polonia Salzor.
in her room this morning. The council member had met with a few angry farmers about a recent law that had been passed, another tariff put on various fruits and other vegetables, and she was found dead with 30 stab wounds in her back. She was the female Komodo dragon lizardfolk representative for your council, and she is dead. People are definitely suspecting foul play, but they do not know who the killer is. They are currently working on a fund for resurrections, and they say she should be returning to service in about a week.
That's weird.
That's really weird.
I
So we
mean,
go,
I'd be kind of surprised if it wasn't foul play, considering how many stab wounds.
All by the same blade.
Because I mean, I don't think I've ever heard someone fall on a knife 10
30
times.
I've met somebody who
I don't
did
know,
that
Rick. Maybe she was carrying a knife set. Maybe she had
But
10
it was the same
equally.
knife.
Yeah, maybe she had 10 knives equally made, and she fell on all of them at once.
But she's a political leader.
Maybe it was enchanted to
Riggs.
jump.
Yeah, Riggs. I know people of money. They're weird as fuck. And I'm not exaggerating. This isn't hyperbole. They are just weird.
I don't
Money
know,
does
you
that to you.
hyperbole a lot.
Poor Bowley.
And as you guys are having this conversation, a figure walks into the bar.
Hello.
Hello, welcome to Scale Splinter Bar. What can we get you? Bar and
You
breakfast.
you see a large, imposing figure, about like 9 feet tall ish. Sort of like throw back the hood, and you see it looks to be like a human, but they have hair that looks like pure diamond in their eyebrows, and their hair sort of spikes up almost like a big fin that is just diamond colored. And they walk in, and their posture is very awkward, like someone who doesn't quite know how to walk.
Okay, buddy?
And they sit down at the bar, and you hear the bar like creak under their arm, and they go, "Hello, fellow humans, mortals. How are you today?"
I shake his hand.
Who else is in the bar right now?
Just you guys.
Just us and the new stranger?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
shake his hand.
I go and I walk up to him, and I look. You're not a person.
Wow, that's racist.
There's a smile on my face. No, I mean, like,
Riggs,
you're
that's
not
really
what you look to be.
racist.
No, he's not what he looks to be.
He shakes your hand, and his hand is like his grip is the manliest and strongest grip you have ever felt in your existence.
I just give I look daggers at Riggs, just like. If
It-
I had,
it
if
is
I had a
fine.
message-
I have thick skin, as they say. Yes.
What can I get you, sir?
I would like an ale, if possible.
On it.
Any breakfast with that, or just the ale?
Just the ale.
I serve him the
Now
ale.
I'm switching out one of my spells. Fucking, I didn't say it this morning, but I'm fucking switching something else.
Okay. Meta,
I'll switch out
whatever.
blindness, deafness, and I'm casting Zone of Truth.
Grab it in a shit.
Okay. You see the creature will resist and destroys your DC.
Oh, 14 DC? Okay.
It rolled a nat 17.
Oh, okay, fair
Wait.
enough.
Wait. Am I next to this creature?
Yeah.
Do I have to roll
Yep.
this? What is it?
Charisma save.
All of you do. Aldrich crushes
Crushes
it.
it.
I just glare more daggers. Just like,
Ramazi is under it.
this is rich coming from you.
Wow, Ramazi is always known to lie.
That sucks because I never told.
I
Damn.
know. No, I just. You don't get it.
Anyways,
Sometimes I like to pet puppies instead of chase them.
That's really cute.
that is
I
very
agree.
sweet.
I agree with the sentiment.
I hear you're missing members
Indeed, we are.
and in need of gold.
And very strong and cool adventures.
He slaps down 10 gold pieces. He's like, that should cover the ale.
Yes, it does. It covers a breakfast too, if you want it.
Sure.
And
Kind of
He-
good, like whatever we.
He's like,
give
do you
for
have-
a breakfast.
Do you have basilisks? I mean, eggs.
That I do.
Fantastic.
One of the newbies to cook today.
Amazing.
Or Turo. Because why not?
I have a quest, as they say.
What may that entail?
He pulls out,
There's a
like,
cat. I'm
weirdly.
sorry, Bart has a cat on camera.
He does have a cat on camera. He pulls out a, like, diamond encrusted scroll case, and he thunk, pulls out the piece of paper, and he unfurls it. And he goes, I will pay a generous sum if you could retrieve, my wedding ring for me.
See, I was gonna put through scrutiny, but after hearing that, I have to do it.
yeah, this seems not very. Like, oh, it seems very, very suspect. What do you guys?
What'd you say?
You're under a truth spell.
I didn't hear the last half of what you were saying. Not gonna lie.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't trust this guy as far as I could throw him, and I probably can't throw him very.
Haha, you probably can't. Anyways, I will pay you 2,000 gold pieces if you can retrieve this item for me.
Where is the item?
It is, and he writes down some coordinates. It is been stolen by brigands, and I didn't lose it ever.
Alright, Elemental Hero Diamond Dude. We'll get your stuff.
Thank you. Fantastic. Have a good day. As he stands up, the chair almost like shatters under his weight, but then it doesn't quite give out because they're pretty good stools. And he gets up and he like walks out.
I'm pretty sure that was 2 gnomes in a suit.
And you
Three
see an invisible force kind of like cracks the doorway, and then it reforms back. But you have a you have a quest missive on your counter.
I put it on the table. I look at Rick. That was very rude.
What?
That's very rude and hypocritical.
I'm just excited because I haven't seen anyone else that's like so obvious.
You said it
Yeah, it's
straight
really
up.
obvious.
You straight up said to a man, "You aren't human.
No, you aren't a person.
You aren't a person." How would you feel if somebody saw your form and said the same?
Well, they're first of all correct. Second of all, I'd run.
No, there's a difference between human and a person.
I mean,
That man.
human is just one kind of person. There
No.
are elves and dwarves and dragons.
Elves are people still. I am a person.
Yeah, no, that's what I meant.
Ramazi is a person. The guy who just
Yeah.
walked by was a person.
Yes. Well,
And you
yeah.
called him not a person.
I didn't mean that, like. I just know he wasn't human, and like that's just a very specific thing. And
And then
like,
you
so
zone
I'm
of
not.
truth him.
Well, yeah, because I
Rude.
wanted to find out what he really was and how he
You
could
zoned
do
of
that.
truth
Because he
to me,
looks really
too.
cool. I can't control that.
It was rude.
Besides,
like him
you're really
because-
good at avoiding that stuff. You're really good at not telling the truth.
Fucking
Me too.
wonder why. Yes, he is also as well.
Not at the moment. I hated that guy because I know I couldn't bite into him. Like
You-
a lot.
Wait, are we just friends because you know you can bite into me?
I've not bitten an elf yet, so.
I'm not an elf.
Wait.
He's a dragonborn.
Warren, I kind of know what you taste like. Because of the previous dragon.
I'll drop the spell so Ramasi does not have to.
Alright, Ramazi, you no longer have to tell the truth.
You're not compelled.
He
Yeah, I'm not
continues
gonna-
it, we're just like, oh, okay.
Dwarf. Definitely want to eat some dwarf.
No, because like
Darn,
what was
man.
the whole diamond thing and like what else could he be? Because
Yeah,
he's
the
like so
diamond.
huge.
Let me tell you something about getting information from people. You don't start off by saying they're not a person, step one. Two, you usually help them out and they'll open up a lot. We do this for him, we find out what he is. Simple.
Okay, then let's go do it.
Yeah, let's go do it.
Wait, I need to put one of the two chuckle fuck.
You see,
Look at Wizard, he's a nerd.
yeah, you see, Valance, you didn't notice him before, but you see him just, like, working in, like, the back corner with, like, surrounding himself in, like, arcane circles and books. Just sitting there.
I kind of toss the keys over to Valence.
Yeah.
You're in charge. You're in charge till we get back.
Okay. I'll
Try to
Oh,
recruit
hey,
people.
we got 2 people. If we don't come back in the next couple of days, there's gonna be 2 people coming back, and they are gonna know that there's some information for them upstairs in the guild leader's room.
Also, there's gonna be a painter. Tell her to come next week. If I'm not here, if I'm here, wake me up.
You got it.
Oh, you're changing the portrait?
I'm getting a portrait.
That's just rude.
I'm not changing it. It's gonna be in the hole.
Are you guys going
Yeah,
on foot or by horseback?
How far are the coordinates?
It's a few days away.
A few days. Probably by horse then, because we don't want to stay gone for long, because we want to be back in time for the tournament.
Yeah. If you go on horse, you probably make it back in, like, 3 days.
Let's go by horse.
Time to look up what horses cost. Ba-doo.
I can probably cover it for everyone. 'Cause I still have a bit of money, because, you know, I don't have the expensive spells yet.
You can get a draft horse for 50, or a riding horse for 75.
Ooh, well, I can't cover that for everybody.
You could get a pony for 30.
I mean, here's the thing. Here's the thing.
You could get a donkey or a mule for 8.
Ooh.
You
We
can ride
could get
around
2
on donkeys.
And
If
taste.
somebody shares
Well, if
with
everybody
somebody
can cover their own riding horses.
else, I can't do that. I have 11 gold.
Oh my god.
How do you have only 11 gold?
I've been
I can.
spending
Well, 75 and 75 is 150, right?
it. I have been spending it on many things. One being
I can
Well, he
probably
is
cover a
our
riding
guild
horse
leader.
for you. I can do 2 riding horses, but I can't do 3. Because, like I said, I just want to make sure we're expedient about this.
Well, I
we
don't
get
mind
the
pitching
tournament
in
underway.
half on his since he's our guild leader. I got 180, so I'm a
I mean, we could just get 2 horses, and I'll ride with somebody.
Actually, Briggs is pretty small. You can ride. Briggs
Yeah.
can ride as somebody.
I was ready to say I think 2 of us are pretty large. That'd be kind of cruel to a horse, but I forgot Riggs is very small.
Riggs is a child,
And
so.
Turl is a very live man.
That's right. We need 4. It's not just us.
No,
three.
we can do 2.
Yeah, 2
Well,
and
we-
2.
If the 2 biggers are separated, and besides riding horses usually, or if we get draft horses are really meant to take the.
What about a nightmare? Just get 1 nightmare.
A nightmare would probably cost you about like.
What about a cart?
It would probably cost you about 3,000 gold and an evil alignment.
Damn it.
No, let's just get 2 draft horses.
Let's get 2 riding horses then. We go speedy quick.
Okay, I just figured the draft horses could probably take the weight better.
I mean, none of you combined is going to be over 480 pounds, so.
Okay, yeah, then 2 riding horses then. If
Alright.
Burn, you want to take one, I can get one.
As the Tenacious D song would go, I climb upon my faithful steed. Then we gonna ride, gonna smoke some weed.
Copyright.
Oh, fuck.
No, because it's a cover. Haha, got him.
Ooh, that's the wrong button. Okay, so
Agreed.
I'll pay for 1 riding horse for 75 gold.
Okay.
Okay.
Welcome
Yeah, I
to
got the
Stable
other.
Master. Alright, you purchase 2 riding horses.
Oh. Yeah. Well, yeah, we can keep them by the guild then.
And then, as you get ready to quest out into the great beyond, that is where we'll end tonight's session.
Hey, alrighty.
Hey.
Alright, thank you everyone for joining us. Until next time,
Yeah, we got to level 4. That's great.
let the good times